everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Deck, and if you enjoy talking about movies in any way, shape or form, you're going to feel right at home here. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. And in today's video, we're going to be going over and discussing the brand new trailer for the next film from Disney and Marvel Studios, that of course being Black Widow. We got the brand new trailer for that this morning, and I have to say that this trailer really delivered the goods for me. Now, in the Marvel Phase 4 announcement slate, they announced, sort of 5 movies and 5 TV shows. The movie I was personally least looking forward to, I was still really looking forward to it, I was looking forward to all the movies and all the shows, but the one that was at the bottom of my list, I did do a ranking video, was Black Widow, and that was purely because Black Widow, out of the slate, is the most familiar film. It's the one that we are the most used to. The character of Natasha Romanoff, extremely overdue a solo movie, and for me, this film, while I was excited about it and I liked what we were hearing, the cast for this movie is incredible. I'll get to the cast in a little bit. Just the idea of this movie just wasn't really shaping up to everything else that was announced. Like, we have things like The Eternals announced, and Shang-Chi, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Like, these other really awesome sounding, very unique, very original films just were a lot more interesting to me personally than a Black Widow solo film. But I was still looking forward to it. Now we have the trailer landing, and I have to say that this trailer really, really impressed me. This trailer had so much going for it. The tone of it, the themes that it was displaying. I love the filmmaking. Like, it really seems like Kate Shortland was a fantastic choice to direct this, because there was a lot of really great stylistic shots, particularly the scene where we have Natasha meeting up with Yelena Belova, played by the wonderful and amazing Florence Pugh, very early on in the trailer. That shot with the mirrors and the lights coming in and the windows, it looked fantastic, brilliantly shot, beautifully framed, and I think that the whole trailer kind of has that going for it. Also, the tone, it feels a lot darker, a lot grounded. It feels very different from a lot of the other MCU films tonally. I mean, looks-wise, visually, it still looks very familiar. It's what you're used to with the MCU. But tonally, it does feel darker. It does feel different. It's a lot more in line to, I mean, the obvious comparison is obviously going to be Captain America: The Winter Soldier. It is a lot more in line with that film than it is with something like Avengers: Infinity War. There's a lot more grounded, realistic stuff going on here, which I personally really like. Now, going over to the cast, I've got to talk about Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh is one of my favorite actresses right now. She's having such a great year. 2019 is the year of Florence Pugh, with Fighting With My Family and Midsommar. Florence Pugh, and we've got Little Women coming out as well very, very soon. She's just knocking it out of the park with every single role that she does. And to be honest, Florence Pugh at this point, I'll watch anything she does. Obviously, I was going to watch Black Widow anyway. It's an MCU movie. I love the MCU. But Black Widow having Florence Pugh in the MCU. I mean, first in Spider-Man Far From Home with Jake Gyllenhaal, and now Florence Pugh in Black Widow. Marvel's just killing it. Just get me Iko Uwais in one of these films and then we'll be done. But I think that Florence Pugh, her accent is amazing. She looks great as Yelena Belova. This is, of course, the sister of Natasha Romanoff. Really awesome stuff. I am so here for this. She's just, as soon as she stepped into the shot in the trailer, I literally screamed. I was so excited that Florence is in the MCU. She's in this movie. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what she's doing. Her action scenes with Natasha looked amazing. Especially that one where they jump off the thing and they're like spinning around that like that tower thing. Looked amazing. I don't know how to describe it, but it looked cool. We also have Rachel Weisz in this, I think Rachel Weisz might end up being a villain. I don't have any confirmation on that. There's no leaks. I'm not referring to anything. Just in my prediction, I have a feeling that Rachel Weisz could very much end up being like the true villain behind this movie. We also see David Harbour, who's going to be playing Red Guardian. He looks great. Again, his Russian accent, fantastic. The Red Guardian suit isn't quite what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be very heavy and military-based, kind of like Cap suit. But it's a lot more latexy, which is interesting. That might just be how it looked in the trailer, but that is how I sort of perceived it. But still very cool, and I really like that they're bringing in Red Guardian into this movie. Very interesting choice, but very cool choice, definitely indeed. And of course, we need to talk about the main villain, or who appears to be the main villain of this movie, which is Taskmaster. I know a lot of people are complaining about Taskmaster in this. I know a lot of people are saying that he doesn't really look comic accurate enough. In my opinion, I think that Taskmaster looks really cool. I think he looks really good in this movie. Like, Taskmaster isn't really a character you can bring into live action in his original costume, because it would be a bit silly. Like, that skull mask is a bit over the top. This is the closest we could get to bring it into live action in this realistic, grounded film without it looking silly. Like, think about the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, the Vulture they really got right in live action. And I think they're doing the same here with Taskmaster. Yes, it doesn't look exactly identical to the comics, but it looks close enough, and in my opinion, it's very recognizable as Taskmaster. We also see him using his famous bow and arrow, which of course he uses in the comics as well. And for me, the other thing that stands out in this trailer is not only the action and the directing and the cast itself, but also the music. The music in this trailer is euphoric. Oh my good god, I was just blown away by the music in this trailer. It felt very reminiscent to Hans Zimmer's score for Blade Runner 2049. That's what it sounded like to me. Obviously, Blade Runner 2049 is my favorite movie of all time. So to hear that, it kind of gave me shivers down my spine. Like, I was really, really enthralled by the music here. It just looked and sounded wonderful. I loved it. And I think that this all comes together to create a really exciting looking Black Widow film. One that I didn't know was going to get me this excited. Again, I was excited about this movie anyway. I was looking forward to it. It's an MCU movie. I love the character of Black Widow. I'm really happy she's getting her solo movie now. So long overdue, but I'm so glad we're getting it. I just didn't expect it to really hit me like it does in this trailer. The only thing I don't like about the trailer is the ending shot where Natasha's like skydiving and there's all the other goons kind of going after her. And it's like a skydiving shot. It looks a bit too over the top for this movie, given what it's going for. But overall, I love the trailer. It really hit me. Like, it really gave me that energy pulse, which an MCU trailer really hasn't given me since, like, Endgame. So I'm really excited by what this was able to deliver with the cast. Florence alone, I could watch Florence just read, a book and I'd be enthralled by it. But also the action looks great, the directing's great, villain looks awesome, the entire cast looks incredible. I love the characters, the white suit we got to see looks awesome as well. Just so much good stuff going on in this trailer, and overall I loved it. But what do you guys think? Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited about Black Widow, or are you still a bit more hesitant towards it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, if you want to see more movie reviews and movie related videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. And I hope to see you guys again next time.